Io mi chiamo Don Wong, è molto piacere di parlare con voi. Grazie.
Although his name is not well known in the West outside of old-school circles, Don Wong/Wong Tao is widely respected as one of the most attractive and reliable independent actors in Chinese martial arts cinema. Attractive and charismatic, he was a versatile actor, capable of playing everything from melancholic characters to arrogant fighters. Trained in the Southern-style mantis fist and Hung Gar martial arts, he was considered a puncher, but was also highly skilled in Taekwondo, making him an excellent kicker and an impressive screen fighter. Between the mid-70s and mid-80s, he participated in about 36 martial arts films, many of them considered minor classics of the genre. He often worked alongside other notable independent actors such as John Liu, Tang Taoliang, Chan Xing, Chang Yi, Chen Quan Chun, Lo Li and Angela Mao. Don Wong was apparently discovered by Lo Wei, the director long credited with having discovered the two great icons of Kung Fu cinema, Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. However, in the case of Bruce Lee, Lo Wei only directed his first two films for the Golden Harvest Studio. Following the enormous success of Bruce Lee, the search began for another martial artist with a powerful screen presence, characterized by his square jaw, piercing eyes and almost feline charm. Wong not only met the desired profile, but also had a notable resemblance to Bruce Lee, which increased his appeal, at least from Lo Wei's perspective. I don't know how Wong was discovered or what he did before his film career. It is said that he was initially a police officer in California and that this was the role he played in his screen debut with Chinatown Caper, May 1974. However, his participation was very brief, appearing less than 5 minutes before the end to deal blows. This late appearance appears to have been a prelude to his first starring role, which premiered a few months later, The Yellow-Faced Tiger, August 1974, also known as Sacrifice in San Francisco. The film highlighted Wong's fighting skills, screen presence, and dramatic talent, although he was affected by the need to imitate Bruce Lee, especially in his fighting style, and was overshadowed by the cartoonish villainy of the main antagonist, the American full-contact champion Chuck Norris. The film was a disaster in almost every aspect and a deserved box office failure.
Soon be making a fortune. What do I do? Rob, smuggle, peddle drugs, anything that makes money.
He's the man who framed my parents.
How do you know?
Because he tried to rape me.
You really want to save your parents?
My parents are in great danger.
There's a big criminal gang behind all this, I'm certain of it.
I only know two kinds of people. Those who obey me and those who die.
I don't want to know people like you.
Handsome man to get rid of him. Whoever gives us trouble must die. Believe me, fellas, you're welcome to try. You won't leave here alive.
Want to try it?
No, I'll just stand by and watch. Get him!
Come on, I'll show you the real thing.
You didn't expect that, did you?
Lo Wei quickly dismissed Wong, not realizing that the real problem was the film and not his protégé's talent. As a result, Wong was left stranded, with his film career stalled before it even had a chance to take off. Some sources suggest that Yellow-Faced Tiger was initially intended as a film for Bruce Lee. According to the story, after Fist of Fury, Golden Harvest had plans for a third Bruce Lee film, again under the direction of Lo Wei. However, Bruce did not want to work with Lo Wei, despite the great success of the previous productions which had earned Lo Wei the nickname Millionaire Director. In reality, Lo Wei was considered a mediocre writer who, during filming, paid more attention to the horse races broadcast on the radio than to the direction of the film. The planned third film was actually Man Called Tiger, with Jimmy Wong Yu as a replacement, not Yellow-Faced Tiger, which was made almost a year after Bruce Lee's death. Curiously, in addition to their physical resemblance, Wong and Bruce Lee shared several significant aspects. Both were the sons of actors. Bruce Lee's father was the famous opera performer Li Hoi-chan, while Wong Tao's father, George Wong-jiu, was a supporting actor in some small Italian and American productions of the 1960s and 70s. Additionally, they were both of mixed ancestry. Bruce Lee's mother was Eurasian, half German, and Wong's father was of Italian ancestry, which could also explain Wong's given name, Don. If Don Wong's career had ended after the failure of Yellow-Faced Tiger, his name would have been forgotten along with other Bruce Lee imitators who tried to emulate the Little Dragon. A few years passed, about which not much information is available, until Wong crossed paths with the ingenious independent filmmaker Ng Si-yuan. Ng saw potential in Wong beyond his resemblance to Bruce Lee, gave him a second chance and cast him in his new film Secret Rivals, along with two other promising martial artists, John Liu and Huang Jiangli. The film not only took advantage of these new talents, but also used the strategy of pairing a leg wrestler with a Southern-style puncher, pitting them against a nearly invincible villain. The film was a great success and established Wong's career. While in Yellow-Faced Tiger the shadow of Bruce Lee haunted him, in Secret Rivals he only briefly evoked him with a demonstration of nunchucks, differentiating himself with his Southern fighting style and his own charisma. Don Wong became an independent man. A few years later, Ng Si-yuan, as a producer, rescued the career of another Lo Wei protege, turning him into a star, Jackie Chan.
Oh, I see the foreigners' lackeys.
Shortly after, Don Wong starred in The Hot, the Cool and the Vicious, a brilliant imitation of Secret Rivals, this time opposite Tang Tao Liang, John Liu's mentor. The film was produced by Wong's father, George Wong, who also starred as one of the main characters. This was Wong's first film appearance in Hong Kong. Directed by Lee Tso-nam, one of Taiwan's best independent martial arts film directors, known for adding intrigue and a touch of whimsy to his films. The action choreography and the role of the main villain were performed by Gam Ming, also known as Tommy Lee, a Peking opera performer. Both Lee and Gam would work with Wong on several other kung fu film productions over the years. For the next 8 years, Don Wong participated in an average of 4 or 5 films annually, initially dividing his time between Hong Kong and Taiwan, although he later focused more on Taiwan. He rarely acted alone, most of his films featured him alongside a heroic sidekick or as part of an ensemble cast. That was mainly martial arts cinema at that time. The era of the lone hero was over. Pairing Wong with a co-star was the best way to take advantage of his charisma and skills, and to enrich both the film's narrative and action. Challenge of Deet, Eagle Claws, Secret Rivals, Fatal Needle vs. Fatal Fist, The Hot, the Cool and the Vicious, these are, in my opinion, some of Don Wong's best films. What are yours?
Jinjai. It's usually me that hunts men. Now...
Thank you. Chung Tong, let me ask you something.
As time went by, martial arts cinema lost popularity, leading Wong to take on supporting roles in films such as Drunken Taichi, 1984, Island Warrior Wild Panther, 1984, Crisis, 1985. And The Story of Dr. Sun Yat-sun, 1986. Eventually, Wong left the martial arts scene in Hong Kong and Taiwan behind, moving to Thailand, where he found success as a soap opera star. Since then, he has not appeared in Hong Kong again, except for a small role in the 6th installment of the Young and Dangerous series, Born to Be King, 2000, where he again starred alongside his father George.